Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Valley Life. I am Rich Krebs, and so excited that we live in the fruit basket of the world. But a lot of people think, well, what does that mean? We're so used to having amazing produce right here. A lot of the rest of the world, they have no idea what we do. We're going to get a little deeper into one of the things that we do and do well, and that is raisins. Mr. Larry Blagg, how are you, sir?
Pretty good. Thank you for coming.
My pleasure, and it's a pleasure speaking with you, especially about something that we do very well here in the Valley. And part of that is on control. You guys like to make sure that we're optimized for our farmers, we're optimized for our consumers, and that's exactly what you do at the marketing board. Give me a background of how that all plays out.
Well, we do it through a variety of mechanisms. One is through advertising and promotion. We have a very aggressive PR program as well. And then we do a whole series of trade shows, health and nutrition research, and crop research. So that rounds out a program that 7 people work on all year round, along with a number of consultants and agencies that help us along. And
sustaining amazing jobs for people right here. You also make sure that the markets are controlled properly so we can optimize the farmers' dollars in their pockets and also keep the price controls good for people so they're not having to overspend on something we absolutely love.
Yeah, we don't really do anything with pricing here in this office. That's basically handled by the Raisin Bargaining Association and the processors. But what we do is we try to make sure that the assessment dollars that they allow us to spend on their behalf are wisely spent.
Now, it's a double-edged sword for me. You're doing this very wisely that I miss this little guy right here, but we're getting into the point now. You're bringing some amazing kids in, live people in the marketing of raisins now. So tell me how much fun the kids are having doing this.
Well, one of the things that we learned in talking to consumers over the last 6 months in preparation for this next marketing year is to try to find out what they knew about raisins. They all have a pretty clear idea that raisins are generally healthy, but most of them, 43 out of the 46 that we talked to in Chicago, Seattle, and Sacramento, had no clue that raisins are dried in the sun and are a natural product. They all thought it was a processed food. Right. So what we've done now is we've created a new advertising campaign called Solar Powered Goodness or Solar Powered Energy. Right. And the whole idea behind this is to let people know that raisins are naturally dried in the sun and that the energy that you can get out of California raisins hopefully will let your kids achieve anything they want to.
Sure. And Larry, what's frustrating for me is when I try to get to people to eat more fruits and vegetables, that a lot of the dried fruits that they're picking up, have all this added sugar, or they say now we've reduced the sugar we put into it. You haven't had to do that with raisins.
No, in fact, if you go to the USDA website called Foodipedia, you look up raisins on that website and it says 0 empty calories of sugar. But if you look up any other, or not any other, but a number of other dried fruit products, you'll find that they have considerable amount of empty calories.
Right. Larry, one thing I love that you're doing is you're taking chefs now and you're putting them into amazing programs at some of the greatest colleges in the country and trying to find ways to infuse or use raisins in some of their amazing recipes and make them that much healthier for people.
We've been to almost 15 universities now. You'll see everything there from Princeton University, and we just completed one at the University of Akron. And we have Iowa State, Penn State, Missouri.
Princeton, NC State, Colorado.
Notre Dame. They're all up there, and we send our culinary chef or a baker, or sometimes both, to the university, and they sit down and work with the college feeding program and try to find ways to come up with healthier options for the kids at, in their in-school dining. Sure.
Well, I absolutely love the website, so I'm going to play straight man here right now. But you've got a few recipes that you've put up to help people out on how they can use raisins.
Our www.loveyourraisins.com website has just 1,060 recipes.
Just 1,060?
Just 1,060.
Right. And the way that they're laid out, it's easy enough for anyone to follow. So even if you don't think you know anything about cooking, you can follow them along and realize, you know what, I can put raisins in just about everything.
You can go from appetizers through desserts, and it's all laid out very logically. And you just click on and pick out whatever category of products you want, whether it's a protein product or whether it's a salad or a dessert or anything you can think of.
Sure. In your marketing efforts, do you find now that some of the mothers you've interviewed across the country, when they realize that it's a natural product and that it's better for them than kids eating candy, but to the kids it's like having candy, really helps them give their kids something healthy?
Well, I think when they realize that raisins, unlike some other dried fruit products or other fruit snacks, and they realize that there's no added sugar, that really makes a difference. And we're even getting incredible results now from some of our scientific nutrition research studies. We did a study that shows that raisins consumed 3 times a day for 12 weeks can actually drop your blood pressure by as much as 7 points.
I love it. Well, Larry, we sure appreciate all the information. We appreciate your efforts too, and then supporting our local farmers. It's great. Thanks so much.
Thank you. You didn't have to blink twice.
LoveYourRaisins.com. That is the website to go to. And I'm telling you what, if you can't do something with 1,000 recipes, you don't want to cook with raisins. These things are amazing. Use them. Go to the website and find out all the things you can do with them and how great they are for your kids. Don't go anywhere. There's more Valley Life coming up right after this.